West Virginia University of Parkersburg is receiving a grant to help start an emergency medical services program. The grant of nearly $200,000 comes from the West Virginia Community of Technical College System. WVUP President Dr. Tori Jackson says the two-year degree program will cover areas including advanced airway management, emergency cardiology, and traumatic life support. Jackson says that they've previously been able to offer EMS courses through a partnership with Bridge Valley Community and Technical College. She says getting funding for the program at WVUP will allow for them to sustain the program locally.
Well, I think it's important to the local area that we have people who are trained in EMS. There are a lot of paramedics that work for ambulance services or fire departments or the hospital, and there are a lot of first responders who could really benefit from having this two-year degree. So it's an option for them to come and get those skills locally instead of having to go somewhere else, and we're happy to provide that service.
Jackson says most of the grant